My name is Gabrielle Bonini, and I'm here to do a summary of the D.B. Cooper case and how diatoms took place in helping discover whether the money that was found on the Columbia River bank at the was actually part of the original D.B. Cooper case. So we have the biology of diatoms, which is super interesting because there are 98% of diatoms make up 98% of plankton, and that's a lot. But there's also a huge amount of diversity in them. So it helped in that the original bill from the D.B. Cooper event hijacking was analyzed along with some other current bills that are used to the extent that ones in the D.B. Cooper case were used. We would compare how water can get into the bills, how different burial levels and situations and directions and angles can have an effect on the diatom deposition on these bills, and then also the time of year for the diatom deposition to decide what time of year that the bills were found. So it helps narrow down that time frame to make sure that they were from the original hijacking or whether they were from some other time in placement. The forensics included a scanning electron microscope and golden coatings on those bill pieces when trying to observe those diatoms. They also replicated the environment in multiple different ways, including burying bills horizontally, vertically, in this much sand, that much sand, using this much water, this time of year. So it was interesting to see all of the different variations of the replications to decide whether the bills that were found on the bank of the Columbia River were from the original hijacking or from a different time. And they used a JEOL T300 scanning electron microscope that had an EDAX octane silicone drift detector. It allows you to get through about 90% of your field of view with fairly decent accuracy. And the octane silicone drifter also helped because it allowed the view field to be analyzed on the EDAX software, which makes things a lot easier for raster scanning, which is where you start. You start on the left, you skip to the right, and then jump down, skip to the right, jump down, and it makes it so that you can see approximately 90% of the view with fairly good accuracy. And then related cases show that diatoms are extremely important. Not only can they tell you the time of year like they did in the D.B. Cooper case, but they also can tell you whether someone was found by chance. This can be said in the case of the 19-year-old boy who was marked in the water tank, because it showed whether they were found or placed. And again, in the case of the 26 and 23-year-old, to show that one was murdered through other means and placed, and then another was drowned in that water. And this can be done when the diatoms are inhaled, passed through the lungs to the alveoli, then pass into the bloodstream, and travel their way to the femur, the marrow, the marrow, the clavicle, the spleen, and other places like that. So honestly, diatoms are horrendously important, and it's interesting to see how they play a role.